Hi, everyone. My name's Kate. Thanks for practicing. So this week, we're working on shoulders, okay? All right, so let's get started. We're actually gonna start on our backs, okay? So come all the way down to your mat. Come all the way down onto your back. Okay, let's set up. Knees are bent, and then make sure your feet are making the number 11 or parallel to each other, okay? And walk your heels in as close to your bum as you can. Take your arms up. Wiggle your fingers. You can kind of twist your wrists a little bit if you want. Okay? So you're doing that. Press into your feet. You're feeling all the edges of your feet are touching the mat, okay? Press your head into the mat and then scrunch your shoulders down a little bit, okay? See what my arms did there? It kind of went down, okay? All right, make a fist and then just pull your arms in next to your side. Kind of hug your elbows in. If you have super broad shoulders, your arms won't touch your side body, but I don't, so mine will touch. And then just lower your palms down, okay? Pressed in the mat, okay? Now, keeping our outer thighs engaged, our knees straight, go ahead and lift up. Come into a nice bridge pose, okay? Keeping your knees straight. They might want to go to the side or in. Going to actively engage, okay? We're going to think about it here. Pull it in. Roll onto those shoulders, okay? Focusing on our shoulders. Lift your toes up and then lift your heels up. Keep your heels up. Lift a little bit more. Keeping your knees straight. You okay? All right. One more lift. Keeping your heels up. Super duper slow-mo back down to the ground, okay? Keeping your heels up. Super slow. Super slow, okay? Last thing to lower will be your heels, okay? Good, nice bridge pose. Walk your feet to the edge of your mat and just drop your knees side to side, okay? You have to counter that. Okay, good. Knees back to center. Pick up your knees, hug. Give yourself a hug. Oh, take a nice deep breath in, let it out. Invite yourself, just for a moment even. Settle in here. Welcome to your practice. So if you guys promise not to judge me, I'll tell you where my shoulder inspiration came from. Let's roll it over and come up. As we flow, we can talk and flow, okay? All right, so come back to tabletop. All right, check your knees, check your wrists, wrists under shoulders, knees under hips, pull your low belly in, okay? And then just walk your hands out in front of you. Come to a puppy pose. Rest your forehead on the mat. Bring your palms together and you can rest them at the base of your skull, pressing the shoelace part of your feet into the mat, okay? Feel that in your shoulders, okay? Nice stretch there. So I was actually watching Bridgerton, guys. Don't judge. It's number one for a reason. I'm not the only one that watches it. All right. Come up a little bit. Extend your right hand straight out in front of you. Take your left hand and just bring it underneath you. So now you've kind of rolled underneath that shoulder, okay? Pulling in your low belly. So anyway, Lady Danbury was talking to Viscountess, I believe, Bridgerton, the mom. And she said, we always don't have to carry the weight of the world on our shoulders. So it maybe feels like it though, right? Okay, let's switch. So now left hand extends out, right arm goes under. But maybe we can sometimes grant ourselves a reprieve from everything for a moment. Lift it off. Try to even if it's on our mat. give ourselves a little bit of peace sometimes. Okay, press yourself back up. We're gonna come on to, I wash it for the fashion, by the way. Just kidding. You know why I watch it. Okay, anyway, press your forearms into the mat. Palms are pressed into the mat, okay? All right, extend your right leg back, your left leg back. Pull your low belly in. Nice dolphin plank here, okay? It gives our wrists a little break and it activates our shoulders. Okay, couple breaths here. Okay, ready? Actually like this a little bit better than normal planks. A little easier on our wrists. Okay, now from here, just kind of lower your knees down and then just kind of scoot your belly down. Pull your elbows in a little bit more so they're underneath your shoulders and then round your belly so it's kind of like making a half moon, okay? Little Sphinx pose here. Check your feet. Your feet are parallel. Your legs are parallel. You're pressing into the shoelace part of your foot and then this part of your thigh, the upper part, roll inwards, okay? All right, Sphinx. Look straight, open through your shoulders, your heart center. Pull the low belly in though. Protect our low back in this back bend. Probably one of my favorite back bends. I'm not a super back bend fan. So I've had low back issues, so I'm pretty careful what I access. Okay, guys, a couple more breaths. All right, now come all the way down. Make yourself a forearm pillow here. Pick up your knees, and we're going to take them side to side, just like we did after bridge, okay? All right, come bring your knees back together. Now take your right foot and bring it as close to your bum as you can. Right arm extends out in front of you and then try to reach back for, my mic dropped off my camera, guys. That's what that bump was. But anyway, we keep going, right? So reach back for your right foot with your right hand and then start, it can be towards you. You don't have to grab it, okay? But as you're doing that, if you're able to grab it, start to push your right foot into your hands is opening up through the front of your shoulder, okay? Pulling your low belly in. You can support yourself with your left hand in front of you. Press your left foot shoelace part into the mat for support also. Press, feel that pull. Use your foot to pull your hand back, okay? Okay, let's lower that down. Now this is a pretty intense shoulder stretch we're gonna do. So if you have any shoulder injuries, surgery, anything, I would probably advise against it. Okay, you can, if you want, just to do what we did earlier where we brought it through. It won't be quite as intense. So, okay. Now, if you're able to, take your right hand out parallel to your shoulder, okay? And then pick it up about 3 inches and lower it down, okay? Right ear rests on mat, and we're gonna just roll our body over and rest our head. Your left leg is going to bend, and you're gonna land your left foot on the backside behind your right knee, okay? And you're on the pinky toe side of your right foot. Little scorpion stretch here. Support your body with your left hand. Okay, roll out of that, come back, and we're gonna do a little half frog on the left side. So same thing. Stabilize your right legs by pressing the shoelace part of your right foot into the mat. Pick up your left foot. Bring it as close to your bum as you can. Left hand extends forward and reach back towards the top of your left foot. Now from here, make sure everything is parallel and then start to press your left foot into your right hand. Your left hand, sorry guys. Your right hand is supporting you in the front, okay? And you can stabilize yourself on the mat. Spread your palm wide. All right. Undo that. Left arm extends out parallel to shoulder. Pick up your left hand. Lower it about 3 inches. Press yourself over. Roll. Okay. Left ear goes to mat. Right leg is behind by your left knee. Okay. You're on the pinky toe side of your left foot. Flex your left foot. Support yourself with your right arm. Right hand. Okay. Roll back over onto your belly. Okay. Hands, heart center, elbows straight back. Tuck your toes. We're just going to press back to child's. Child or puppy, your call. Walk your hands to the right. Left wrist crosses over right wrist. Press into your left hip. Back to center. Walk to the left. Right wrist crosses left wrist. Press into your right hip. Okay, back to center. Walk yourself back to tabletop. Come back to our dolphin arms, and we're just gonna tuck our toes and lift your bum up, okay? Come to dolphin pose. Heels are towards the mat, hips are lifted to that crease where the wall meets the ceiling. Looking at our knees. Checking out your toes, your thighs, your knees, looking back. Say hello if anyone's back there. Okay, come up now to regular down dog. Walk your feet up to your hands. Okay, take your hands and just your heel, the heel part of your hand touches the rounded ball part of your foot, okay? So you're basically stepping on the palms of your hands. Start to straighten your legs a little. Feel that in your back. Your upper shoulders. Okay. All right, bend your knees, inhale, and exhale on your way up. Hands come down, cactus. Interlace your fingers, bring them behind you, and then pull your elbows back. Couple breaths here. All right, lift up your right foot 90 degree, your right leg. We're going to turn towards our right leg and then open up. Couple breaths. Balance and breathing. Reach back up, back to center. Hands interlaced back again behind your head. Press your elbows back. Come up onto your left leg. Strong in your right. Left leg's at a 90. Rotate towards your left leg and then open up. Back to center. Drop your left leg down. Go ahead and shake out your arms a little bit. I'm going to face you for this next little flow sequence. Okay, just a breath work. So come to Tadasana or mountain pose. Inhale, your strong feet together or apart, whatever is calling you. Hands up over your head. Press your palms together. Exhale to your heart center. Tuck your elbows in. Bring your palms so they're facing the ceiling, the sky. Rest them on your shoulders. Inhale up. Exhale it out. You can even inhale, exhale down. Let's do it again. Palms rest. The weight, right? We're going to imagine just for a second. Even if we have to face it again when we're off our mat, just for a minute. Okay? Inhale. Exhale it out. Blow it out through your mouth. I want to do it again. One more time. Inhale. Exhale, hands together, heart center. Bring your palms, rest on your shoulder. Inhale. Exhale it out. All right, back at the top of your mat. Inhale. Bend your knees, forward fold, flat back. Bend your knees again. Bring your arms just to rest on the top of your thighs and just rock your tippy toes forward, rock them back a little. Forward and back. Ready? Land your hands, right foot back, left foot back, plank, and then let's lower down into a dolphin plank. Lower your bum a little bit, try to keep your back flat. Okay, when we're ready, bring to your knees and then scoot yourself all the way to your belly. Come back to our Sphinx pose. This time we're going to inhale and look over our right shoulder. Exhale down. Inhale over your left. Exhale down. Inhale over your right. Exhale down. Over your left. Exhale down. Okay, come to your forearm pillow, bend your knees. Side to side. Rest it out here. All right, let's try to reach back. Do our half frog. Notice if this feels different than the first time. Undo that. Let's do our side stretch. I'll walk it through again. Arm out, parallel. Pick it up about 3 inches. Roll over. Roll yourself over. Little scorpion. You can take your, if you're, pull your core in, able to support your side body without rolling, can take your left hand and extend it up too. Okay, back onto your bellies. Set it up. Get your right arm in front of you for support. Bend your left foot, reach back. Press into your left hand. Use your foot to create some resistance here. Okay, lower down. Left leg extends out, roll it over. Again, if you want to bring your right hand up, pull your low belly in first to support your side body. Reach up. Okay, roll it over, back to your belly. Okay, bring your hands this time. Okay, hands come to your hearts, each side of your heart center. Elbows are straight back. Press into the shoelace part of your foot. And like we did in Sphinx, where we rolled this upper thigh part inward, let's do that again. Roll it in, pull your low belly in, elbows straight back. Now, your hands are each side of your heart center. Now lower them down a little bit so they're at basically underneath your heart center, right at your rib cage. Elbows again are straight back. Really press. We're on the shoelace part of our feet. Really press into that. We're just going to press ourselves straight up into up dog. There we go. Pull your low belly in. Okay? We don't want any slumping here. Up dog. When you're ready to come out of that, you just roll onto your toes and then press back to down dog. Okay? Roll yourself forward, come back. Let's do it again. Let's lower all the way down. Okay, set it up again. Hands at heart center and then take them one hand down elbows straight back. Pressing into our feet, upper thighs rolled in. Low belly's in for support. Press yourself up. Roll on and back to down dog. Okay, take your feet to the edge of your mat. Left hand goes to center, right hand goes forward, and then reach for the front of your left shin. Look up underneath your armpit on your left side. Undo that. Now, right hand goes to center, left arm goes forward, and then reach for your right shin. Roll underneath your armpit. All right, press it out. Can come onto our dolphin. So it's like a wide-legged dolphin. And then walk your feet back to normal down dog stance. Come to your knees, and we're going to flip around, okay? So everybody come seated. Okay, from here, we're gonna come into Dandasana or staff pose first, and then we're going to do an upward facing plank, okay? Set up our Dandasana. Flex your toes, toes are pointing to shin. You're really pressing through the balls of your feet, okay? Your big toe mounds are touching, but your heels are not. There's a little space there, okay? Now, we're going to roll our upper thighs in just like we rolled when we were doing up dog. Roll it in. Pull your low belly in. Hands right next to you and press up, okay? Now, when you're ready, scoot your hands back. They're still facing forward, but they're back behind you a few inches. When you're ready, go ahead and lift up and point your toes. Pull your low belly in, okay? Keep them, don't lock your knees though. Couple breaths. Lower it down. Okay? Shake out your knees, shake out your arms. All right. Let's come to seated. Take your right hand out in front of you, reach it up, pat yourself on the back. Left hand goes to elbow and kind of press. Oh, feels good, huh? Press into that. Undo it. Left hand up. Pat yourself on the back. Right hand to left elbow. Press that in. Okay, let's undo that. Let's meet up on our backs. Okay, we're gonna bring our legs. Go ahead, bring your knees in to your chest. Okay, get your peace fingers ready. Grab your big toes. We're actually just come to a V, okay? So come to a V with your legs. However wide a V that feels good to you, okay? Just be in our V for a minute or a couple breaths. Keep a micro bend in your knees still. And go ahead. We'll do a couple more breaths here and then we'll switch. Okay, now bring your legs back. Lower your left leg down, keeping your right leg up. Bend, little bend in your right leg, and then just take it all the way to the left. And then start to straighten it if you want. Still holding on with your right hand. Okay, bend, roll back up. Let's take our V again. Back to center. Right leg goes down this time. This time we're gonna roll over our left, but you might have to bend your knee as you roll and then straighten it once you're down. Okay, bend your knee, come up. Give yourselves a hug. Let's set up for Savasana. And really this time we can let our mat can take the weight of that's on our shoulders. Give it to your mat for just a minute here. Again, press your head in the mat and then just tuck those shoulder blades under, okay? Get some space there. Let everything be heavy, melt. You're ready. Take a deep breath in. Exhale it out through your mouth. Point your toes. Reach through your fingertips. Make a fist. Bend your knees and hug it in. Roll to the side and press yourself up. So secretly, when we work on shoulders opening, we're actually opening our heart center. So I invite you, if you want to do a mudra with me, bring your heels of your hand together and then your thumb edge and your pinky edge, and then spread your fingers wide. Padma mudra, bring it to your heart center. Remind us for an open heart, empathy, grace, not only towards others, but also to ourselves. Thank you for practicing with me today. May you be okay. May you be healthy. May you be free from suffering. May you continue to be awesome, and may you progress. Namaste. Thanks, everyone. See you next week. Bye.